Good morning, welcome to
Math practice number 26.
Math practice number 26. Okay, so this morning in Beast Academy we read about the largest number that you can't make out of adding 5s and 6s, right? Mm-hmm. And they were talking about a story about weighing a balance scale with weights that had 5s and weights that had 6s, and they were trying to figure out what's the largest weight that you can't weigh. And they did it they showed us a neat way by, they had rows of 10. And then you crossed out all the multiples of 5. So you just pretended you were only using 5s. And then you said, well, what happens if we use 1 6 and then a bunch of 5s? And then what happens if we use 2 6s and then a bunch of 5s? And then
3 6s and a bunch of 5s.
Yeah, and then
4 6s and a bunch of 5s.
And then
5 6s and a bunch of 5s.
Okay, so and then they said as a challenge, or maybe a different way of thinking about it, I'm not sure they said it was a challenge or not, but a different way of thinking about it, they said, what happens if you do it with only rows of 5? So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, are you ready for this challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're trying to figure out is what's the largest number that you can't make using only 5s and 6s with addition. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so first we're going to do all 5. So can you please circle for me the numbers in this chart that you can make using just 5s?
You can make a 5.
5.
No, circle.
Circle. 5.
And
10. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. Cool. Okay, and then that, if we kept writing forever, this chart would go all the way down, right? Mm-hmm. To where?
100.
If we kept writing forever.
So numbers never end?
Right, it would just go all the way forever, right?
Yeah.
We'd just be circling 45, 50, blah, blah, and then it'd be like 3 hours later. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now that was if just 5s. Now we're gonna use 1 6, and then we're gonna do 5s after that. So if we're gonna use 1 6, where do we start?
We start at 6.
Okay, what's 6 plus 5?
11.
What's 11 plus 5?
11 plus 5 is 16.
What's 16 plus 5?
16 plus 5, 21.
What's 21 plus 5?
26.
What's 26 plus 5?
31.
31 plus 5?
36.
Whoa, what happened there?
There's 2 stripes.
We kept going down the column. So we started at 6, and we kept going down. Now notice that if we only use 5s and 6s, we can never make 1, 2, 3, or 4. Mm-hmm. Do you know why?
Because you start with the lowest number is 5.
All right, the lowest number is 5. Okay? Now, we used all 5s and we got this column. We used 1 6 and we got this column. What should we try next?
2 6s and a bunch of 5s.
2 6s and a bunch of 5s. So where is that going to be?
So 6, 12.
Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. What's 12 plus 5?
17.
17. What's 17 plus 5?
22.
What's 22 plus 5?
27.
What's 27 plus 5?
32.
What's 32 plus 5?
37.
Right. Hey, what happened?
The column is 1 more down.
Yeah, hey, and look, we learned that it doesn't look like we can make a 7 out of just 5s and 6s. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Or an 8, or a 9. Okay, well now we did all 5s, 1 6 in all 5s, 2 6s in all 5s. What are we going to look at next?
We can look at 3 6s.
Let's try it. Where do 3 6s start?
Start at 6, and then go down to 12, and then to
18. Okay, now here's a challenge. What's 18 plus 5?
18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. 23 plus 5 is?
28.
28 plus 5 is?
33.
33 plus 5 is?
38.
Awesome! So now we've used no 6s, 1 6, 2 6s, 3 6s. So now we're going to use?
4 6s.
Okay. Where do we start?
6, 12, 18, 24.
Okay.
4 plus 5 is 29.
Yeah.
Hey, you were at 24 there.
Oh gosh. Okay. 29 plus 5 is?
29 plus 34.
34 plus 5 is?
It's 39.
39. Hey! Hey! What do you notice now?
There's these diagonals.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And the next one on that diagonal would be what?
What diagonal?
This diagonal. 6, 12, 18, 24. Next would come
30 and then
30. Yeah, very good. Okay, so and look, we got all the columns filled in, and these would go all the way down, so they would fill in every single number. So what's the largest number that we didn't fill in?
19.
19. So you can't make 19 out of 5s and 6s. That was really cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job today. That was really cool.